Hi, so this is a short discussion about damage per second characters. In Wuthering Waves, they call it main damage dealer. Now, when the game started, there are three characters that only had this. That would be Chiksha, Ling Yang, and Havok Rover. Possibly during that time, they were just testing it, they forgot, or they were undecided, because right now these three are main damage dealers of their respective elements only, which can be used for certain dungeons if there is a buff for that element. Right now there are many 5-star characters with those elements, so you really don't need to level up these three. It will be a waste of materials and resources. In the future, there is a way to improve them. Hopefully, they can add additional roles. Now, the one that I was thinking of as a safe new role for these three would be the negative statuses. Okay, so let's go here to my short guide on the rosters. Okay, so again, so that'll be Chiksha, Ling Yang, and Rover. So what they can do for Chiksha, give her Fusion Burst. For Ling Yang, Glacial Shaft. And for Havok Rover, of course, Havok Bane. That would improve their damage more. Like they would function more as of like Kartathea, who is a main damage dealer and has Aero Erosion. So now when you select for a main damage dealer, when you pull characters, so you need to decide which has that yellow passive damage bonus. So for example, Jinshi, she's a main damage dealer and her strongest or highest damage is coming from the resonance skill damage. Now when you pull for her, make sure that you will get another character that would support that bonus damage. Like for example, okay, let me just sort this out. Let's go to the amplification list for resonance skill. So here we can see that we can use Tauchi, Lumi, Cheja, Brand, and Cantarella for Jinshi. Now by reading all of their combat roles, it seems that the best for her is Cantarella, because Cantarella has a 25% outro for her, and then she can also give coordinated attack, plus she is a healer. Okay, so that's how you select on what damage dealer you would like to have in the future. Now as I see this, I noticed that Phoebe and Zanny, they both have roles as a main damage dealer, and they both have Spectro Frazzle. Now Zanny can give additional Spectro amplification to the next character, but it would seem that you're running dual DPS. In my experience here, or just my own opinion, I wouldn't really like that. I would prefer the standard one, like having a healer, a support buffer, and then the DPS, damage dealer. And then when I look at the roles of these two, if in case I have them, I would start with Zanny and end with Phoebe, so that I can use the Spectral bonus for Phoebe. Although in the videos that I watch, they always end with Zani as the last rotation. So it's somehow confusing and strange to have dual DPS, and I'm not sure if there are others, but this is what I have on this chart. Hopefully in the future they won't do this again. I would prefer mixing other characters, other combat roles. Again, for those three that I mentioned earlier, they should add combat roles, the negative statuses. Do not create characters with only one role, and do not mix dual DPS. Unless the DPS is also a healer, then that will be a different story. Okay, so this is what I use on how to decide which I need to pull. Now this coming week, I mean this coming weekend, when the patch is done. So we have now Augusta. For Augusta, I'm not sure if I will get her yet, because if I can still survive the Whimpering Waste and Tower of Adversity, then there's no need to get Augusta. But if not, then I would be forced, and I only have like 25k as rights. I'm still aiming for Chuyuan. Chuyuan? Yeah. But let's see. And if you get Augusta, those that can buffer currently would be Mortefi and Prolova. Then at the half of the month, I think they would release Ayuno, then that would be another buffer for her. So that's it. Don't waste your pulls. Make sure that you make your own chart comparison. Make sure that there's someone who can support your main damage dealer. That's it, and thank you for your time.